Yep, things about to get ugly. Things about to get really, really ugly. Yep, and I'm scared. Scared. It might be a point where we might have to pack up our families and leave.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. So we're gonna watch this absolutely hilarious video of Ricky Smiley, who's going to fearmonger and scare black people into leaving the country, right? He's gonna tell and advise black people that they should go get a dual citizenship somewhere else because white supremacists are gonna end up putting you in concentration camps. And the hilarious part about this video is that this guy got all of his information from, you know what, I'm not even going to tell you who. It's going to be hilarious when he says it. So let's get into the video.
I'm not trying to scare nobody, but we are in danger. If you haven't been watching the news and checking out everything that's going on, we're in a lot of danger right now. Because the Constitution, the United States Constitution, as we know it, they about to cut all through that. And we are accustomed to having rights. All of your rights, all of our rights is at risk right now. That whole Make America Great Again, as far as this administration and the way he is going and the way things are going, and when they say great again, that means your ass don't have no rights. If you go and watch Joy Reid videos, if you get an opportunity to watch Joy Reid videos, go watch them. You'll learn a lot, especially her video on slavery.
Yeah, so let's stop right there. Just to give you some context on what Joy Reid video that he's talking about, check this clip out real quick and we'll get back to what he's saying.
Democrats say to me, you know, this is the reason we have to coalesce for 2026. I always add to the end of that sentence, yeah, assuming we actually have free and fair elections. I think it's insane, honestly, to just assume we're going to have normal elections next year. I don't assume that. The way Trump is behaving, he's not acting like somebody who worries that his party will lose power, or that even if somehow we had normal elections and Democrats took control of either house of you know, this House or the Senate, he's not acting like somebody who's worried about the consequences of that. This is somebody who is behaving as an autocrat because they don't anymore believe. He said it during the election, I don't need your votes anymore. And he doesn't. I don't think Trump intends to leave office. I'm very clear about that. I think he intends to stay in office like Putin till he dies, like Bukele has done, blown past their term limits. Bukele should be out already. He's still there. I think he's going to try to pull an Orban, pull all of these to Xi Jinping, all of them. He's going to do that because he's making so much money now. The grift is so good. He's not going to leave and let this money go. And I think that Republicans are presuming that they're going to put enough restrictions in place that they can't be voted out. So I think it's going to take an extraordinary movement to get rid of them.
Yeah, so you've seen that. That's exactly why she no longer has a job, right? Because it's nothing but lies, propaganda, and fear-mongering.
Oh, we're going to wait till the midterm election comes. Ain't going to be no midterm election. You better look into getting a dual citizenship somewhere if you can. Because, yep, things about to get ugly. Things about to get really, really ugly. Yep, and I'm scared. Scared. It might be a point where we might have to pack up our families and leave, because if ICE can get immigrants or whatever and just go and get them and without their due process in court, why can't they do it to everybody else? Now they're doing it to Haitians. And who do you think is next? And they don't give a damn if you're a Democrat or a Republican. They don't care. Nah, they don't care. Get ready. These white supremacy concentration camps, they're all over the country. They're stocking up on weapons and everything as if they are preparing for a war. While we out here popping fans and boots on the ground. They got real boots on the ground. Because, and the thing about it is, I don't care what you file in court. The Trump administration defied federal judges' court orders and stuff. Because what's going to happen? They can't put him in jail. He has control of the military. What's going to happen if he defies a court order? He's the president. Right? Okay. Okay. Keep your eyes open. Go to Joy Reid page. Go listen to what Roland Martin has to say.
Roland Martin. Wow.
And try to figure out if ICE come and snatch any of us up, what you gonna do? What rights do you have? And even if you have rights, what's the consequence of somebody doing something to you with this administration? Think about it.
Yeah, we're going to stop it right there. Now, this guy says, think about it without doing any thinking whatsoever. He's just going off of what Joy Reid said, what Roland Martin said. That's the source of his information. Yo, these people are absolutely hilarious. But here's the thing. People like him are cowards, complete cowards, especially the celebrity types, right? Because he starts out the video by saying that I'm not trying to scare anybody, right? But when he says things like this, you would think that he would act on these things as well, right? But they never do. He's not leaving. He's not going anywhere. Is he getting a dual citizenship? Does he have a dual citizenship while he's telling everybody else? See, all of these celebrities have the means to go and leave the country, go get a citizenship somewhere, go get set up a whole different lifestyle in a whole different country. And they also tell others to do that have no means. Right? That's what they do. They have millions of followers that are not millionaires like he is, who can't afford to just up and leave and go get a dual citizenship somewhere else. So he tells them to do the same thing that he's not doing, but they can't do. He could do it, but they can't do it. He doesn't do it. They can't do it. So what ends up happening? These people just end up being scared. That's what it is. These people end up being so scared to a point where some people fall into depression. They walk around with literally just in fear of their life due to propaganda like this. This guy is crazy, and he's getting absolutely roasted under his own video that I can't believe that he actually still has up, which is really just silly. I mean, this guy is an idiot. He should have deleted this video a long time ago. All right, so first comment says, Ricky, you keep leaving out the word illegal when talking about those immigrants that ICE is going after. Somebody says, this is embarrassing and a little sad at the same time. I'd stop watching that crazy lady because she has you all types of confused. If MSNBC won't even give her a platform anymore, you know she's batshit crazy. Yeah, 100%. We know MSNBC hires the most deranged lunatic liberals that there is. And it seems like Joy Reid is too much of a lunatic for MSNBC. They can't handle her. Somebody else says, it brings no satisfaction telling you that you are a pathetic excuse of a man. That was the saddest, most ignorant, defeated, demoralized, emasculated babble I have ever heard. It's not the job of man to instill fear in his people, but instead instill hope, courage, confidence, and faith. No wonder you have a public platform. You keep the ignorant, scared Negroes on the boogeyman plantation. Man, he says, I must tell you that this in hopes that you'll do the most honorable thing at this point. Stop speaking to Black Americans concerning social and political matters. Please stick to prank calling your radio listeners. He's getting cooked. You're good at that. that you have the fortitude and mental capacity for. Leave the politics and resistance to those with the acumen and fortitude and will to do so. Right there, right there. The will to do so. These people don't have no will to do so. They just want to scare people. Thanks for your understanding. I mean, he's getting absolutely roasted. Somebody says, stop, my brother, just stop. The scared tactic doesn't work anymore. Try getting your rich friends together and lobbying for reparations. You help raise millions for Kamala, yet I don't see y'all rich brothers supporting any black-owned farms and food chains. Now, that's the funny part right here. He helped raise money for Kamala Harris when he's sitting there saying that we're no longer going to have elections, right? They keep saying that Donald Trump is going to be a dictator. There's not going to be any more elections. You won't be able to vote anymore. But they never called out the Democrats for literally propping up Kamala Harris with no elections whatsoever. That part seems like Democrats are more of a dictatorship than Trump has ever been, right? They never point that out. This is absolutely crazy. These people, I mean, they're so lost. Yeah, this guy says, you lost me when you said to go watch and learn from Joy Reid videos. You're caught up in a lie about Donald Trump being a racist Nazi who randomly collecting people of color and putting them in concentration camps to disappear them. Bro, oh my God. Somebody says, this nigga really just said that you need to get a dual citizenship somewhere to save yourself from being deported somewhere. Man, you can't make this shit up. Right? He's basically saying deport yourself. That's what he just said. So he said, instead of the federal government deporting you, just go ahead and deport yourself, which is actually a pretty good idea, right? If you guys truly fear of being deported, why wait until the federal government sends you to the middle of Somalia or something, right? In the middle of a war zone. Why not just take yourself to where you want to go? Just move to Mexico, right? They're accepting a lot of immigrants into their country right now. Hint, hint. Somebody says, y'all too old to just be believing anything. They gotta be paying y'all. This is crazy. Yeah, this is right. This is absolutely hilarious. Somebody says, you do know black Americans are not immigrants, right? Be mindful of who you have in your ear because a lot of folks are loud and wrong. Oh my God. Somebody says, quit being a vagina and buy you some guns then. Scary ass dress wearing Negro like you is the reason slavery lasted so long. Oh my God. This is absolutely hilarious, bro. This is absolutely hilarious. Somebody says, all you scared to death Negroes are embarrassing. Embarrassing. Anyone who thinks they protect by the Constitution is going to have a rude awakening if you're not white. Call it fear mongering if you want to. If you're not white, they'll find a place to deport you, even if it's done illegally. If you're black, you're not safe. I mean, somebody done fell for the bullshit. This is crazy. But this is what I mean. Like, they're scaring people into believing nonsense. Nonsense. Somebody says, sorry, but you lost me the minute you said watch and learn something from Joy Reid videos. What rights have been lost? None. None. I mean, they're laughing at Joy Reid's page. Seriously, good Lord, man, get a grip. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. Your problem is listening to Joy Reid. Yeah, period. People's problem nowadays is listening to mainstream media propaganda. That's the problem nowadays. So, but anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. Let me know what your opinions are down below. Like the video, guys. It really, really helps the channel out. And of course, if you're brand new, consider subscribing. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.